Now, the first attraction and conversation killer on my list today is making conversations all about you. Now, my kings, when you're talking with a woman and you make that conversation all about you, she goes on the first date with you, you are always talking about you, and you. Of course, the woman wants to get to know you, but she also wants you to get to know her. She wants it to be leveled. As much as you want her to get to know you, which is making you talk about yourself a lot, she also wants you to get to know her. So when you make the conversation all about you, even for a woman who actually is genuine and just looking for a date, it is going to throw her off because she's going to be like, this one is so full of himself. It is sending the wrong message about you. Even if that's not who you are, and maybe it's even your nervousness getting the best of you and making you be all talkative, you are ruining your chances with that woman. If she was even the least attracted to you, she came on that date because she thinks there's a potential and something can happen between the both of you. So for her to come, that means she's attracted to you to a certain level. But you making conversations on dates only about you, and you is going to kill that conversation and kill the attraction. That little spark that she felt that made her even consider coming on that date in the first place is going to die because she will see you as a braggart, the man who cares about only himself, the man who wants to be seen and only him alone be seen. It is just going to kill both that conversation and the little attraction she has towards you. So if you don't want this for yourself as a king, please do not make conversations about you and you alone. And I am not saying don't talk about yourself. You want this woman to get to know you, but also give her the chance to talk about herself. Communication is about talking and listening. So know when to talk and know when to ask her about her, or even if she's not saying anything, want to give her a little push through your question that will make her talk about herself too. Please, my kings, keep it balanced. Talk, but also let her talk. Don't make conversations only about you because that is going to kill that conversation and kill whatever little attraction that woman had for you in the first place. Another attraction and conversation killer is talking about your ex. Now, my kings, this one might be even coming from an innocent place where, you are talking about something and you bring up your ex, or she brings up something about exes. Then you start talking about your ex and then you start talking about her plenty. Even if you are saying something bad about that ex, you are killing that conversation and attraction. And now if you take it further to almost always talk about your ex, it is going to look like an obsession. That one is going to feel like, no, this one is not over his ex yet. So this is not going to work. So you are killing whatever little attraction she had for you that made her agree to that date in the first place. Or whatever it is that kept her wanting to get to know you more. You kill it with always talking about your ex. So please, my kings, as much as possible, remove your ex from your conversations with the woman you're getting to know or where you are on a date with. Remove it. Don't talk about her. Please. It is not important. And no woman really wants to know about your ex. So that's the truth. No woman really wants to know. So don't bring it up. It is a conversation killer and an attraction killer. So please, my kings, do not talk about your ex with a woman you are on a date with. Another conversation and attraction killer is talking on phone or texting. My kings, you bring your woman on a date, and throughout that date, 90% of the time you're on your phone. You are either picking this call or you are texting this person. So you are busy throughout that date. That is going to kill both the conversation and the attraction. Because again, remember, for the woman to even go on that date with you in the first place, she has to be a little attracted to you. She has to feel like, okay, this can go somewhere, so let's even give it a try. So you are killing that little spark that even brought her to that date in the first place. especially if this is a woman who really knows what she's about. Someone who is actually present in that date. And she herself, this doesn't mean that she's less busy and doing nothing with her life. She made her time. She even maybe put her phone on silence just to make sure she focuses on getting to know you and be present on that date with you. And then you, on the other hand, decide that that is the best time for you to be saying, excuse me, let me take this call. Sorry, this is important. This and that and that and this. And sometimes even texting without even excusing yourself. You are killing attraction and conversation at the same time. So don't be surprised when that woman leaves and never wants to see you again. So if this is something you've been doing as a king, maybe even subconsciously, please start paying attention to it. Stop doing it. If you're always wondering why women don't want to see you after the first date, check these things out because they might be the things that you've been doing that have been killing both conversations and attractions for you. Now, the last conversation and attraction killer is being absent. Now, my kings, this can also translate to the call and text taking, because it is also you being absent. But in this case, I'm even talking about where you are there. You're not taking calls, you're not texting, but she talks to you and you don't even respond because your mind is not there. Or you keep asking, you said, what did you say? I'm sorry, what? You are killing that conversation because she's talking to you because she wants to engage you. But you are asking her to repeat herself over and over again. That is going to be tiring for that woman. That is definitely going to kill that conversation. So please be present. When you're on a date with a woman, you're having a conversation with a woman. Be present and listen attentively. Forget about every other thing. You booked that date. Selected to have that date with that woman because you're interested in her. You want to get to know her. So please be present. If you know that for some reason you might not be present in that moment, then cancel the date. Don't go in the first place. But as long as you step your foot there, please be present. Just listen, respond, contribute. Because you are trying not to kill the attraction this woman has for you and kill the conversation as well. So yes, my kids, if, like I said earlier, for some reason you notice that when you go on dates with women or you converse with women for 2-3 times, you no longer hear from them. Check these things out. Maybe you are subconsciously doing 1 or 4 of these things. And these things are the things that are killing both the attractions in conversations. Or maybe you notice that you are talking with a woman and you're fluent, and all of a sudden she goes quiet. She doesn't want to talk anymore. Throughout that day, she says nothing again. Check. Maybe you are being absent. Asking her what, making her have to repeat herself over and over again. And she just decides to not say anything. She will just sit on that table thinking, okay, let me finish up this food and get out of here. So yes, my kings, these are 4 things that are big, huge conversation and attraction killers that you should definitely look into and make sure you are movable. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do want to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell. Like this video. Drop a comment down below. Share this video with your family and friends. And see you in the next one. Bye.